That's a little jam I call Memphis. It's off of Funky Vamps, my Playalong series collection of 10 Playalong tracks that you can get here. Check it out if you like. Anyway, let's talk about this funky ass guitar. This is a Gibson 330, 1959, the year. And it was beat to hell when I got it, and it's still beat to hell, but it's got tons of vibe, dripping with vibe and character. Now you might notice, look at those holes in the thing. Yep, somebody had the bright idea, God knows when, to make it a lefty guitar, move all the electronics here. When I got it, it was just holes here. So I paid still a pretty penny for it, even in that condition, but there were several people to work on it. There was a guy in Nashville that kind of plugged the holes that John Oates had taken the guitar to for me. And then Matt Brewster in New York City at 30th Street Guitars went through, one of the wires was loose, but he confirmed everything is original, pickups, pots, wiring. And then another friend of mine, Will Kelly from Vintage Guitar Magazine, actually, they did a whole story on this guitar and the restoration. Well, not really a restoration. He changed the nut and he worked on it as well. So I love the guitar. I use it. I've had it for probably 9 years now. I don't remember, maybe 10. I've used it on a lot of records since then, sessions. And I also, you know, people say, man, the thing must feed back, right? Well, I can tell you I used it on a few episodes of Live from Daryl's House, one of them with Cheap Trick, and I can assure you it was loud as shit in that room that day. And it didn't feed back. It will if you stand right in front of the amp like Ted Nugent did with his Twins, you know, in his Birdland. But if you're just playing like regular distance, it's fine. I used it with ELLE King. I believe a few other artists I don't remember. I don't like taking it out on the road too much. But it is funky, dripping with character. It's got a great tone. And that's the story of the 330. Today we're going to be talking about how the third is your friend. And I was just improvising that little solo. It's just D, kind of a D dominant 7 to a G, just a 1 to a 4, right? 1 to 4 progression. And I was trying to really emphasize the major third of each chord, and that gives you a really strong resolution when you play phrases. It kind of helps you land on your feet more. I mean, it kind of gives the appearance of being a more seasoned improviser without sounding too brainy, you know, cerebral. You still want to play with a lot of feel, but when you make the third your friend, you can get away with a lot in between. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So for D, the first phrase I started out, I think it was something like, I think that's what I did. And that's just basically coming out of D minor pentatonic, but I'm looking at this shape. That's what I play for D minor pentatonic. That's what I was thinking, that shape. Okay, so where's the third? This would be the third. That's the major third. There's a minor third. So over D, you hear that, how it bends up? Here's another third, minor third, so I'd bend up. A lot of those. Major third, bending. It's that slippery in-between sound. And when it goes to a 4 chord, there's a good opportunity to also land on a third. So let's see, off the top of my head, if I played a phrase like over the D, to a 4, I bent into that major third, I approached it, and that nails the chord change. And the listener hears that and goes, wow, you just nailed that chord change. All right, so you can use that in all kinds of positions. So I would encourage you to find out where the third is in a lot of your shapes that you've been using. Like for instance, this D shape. There's a third in there. There's your third. I mean, Jeff Beck used to do that. That's the Jeff Beck thing where he's bending into the third. You could also do this. Just bend the one note. There's a song off my record that I did with my band Le Combo called Ball and Chain, and the whole riff is basically bending into a third. I got a rope tied around. The song is in B, so in order to pull that move off, I'm using my thumb to play the root note. So make the third your friend. You can get a lot of mileage out of it and breathe some new life into your solos. If you like this little lesson, please hit the like and subscribe button, the notifications button. Show me some love. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. Plenty more to come. Take care.